Hey, yo. Damn. All right. That was crazy. Holy shit. Hey, Carnal. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, that's fucking weird. I didn't realize Ninja Gaiden 4 was a Microsoft Studios joint. That is, look, this has been, all other things considered, for media aimed at Vesper specifically, this has been a big year. Big year. Almost, the only way you would include my other favorite franchises would be like Mortal Kombat, Devil May Cry. But you've got Ninja Gaiden, you've got a new Silent Hill. Regrettably, there's a new Tron, but on paper, you know. Vampire, we'll see how that is later. Whew. What else? There was one other thing. There was a new Doom. Remember when games had strategy guides? I do. I remember looking through strategy guides. The poor GameStop workers who worked at the GameStop near where my mom worked, where I would just go and bug them for hours. I would mostly just look through strategy guides because even as a kid, I fucking loved like the art of games. I need to find where that is. I'm going to be heartbroken if that was stolen. I'm going to have to find that book if my Art of Halo book that I've had since I was 10 got stolen from my storage unit, I'm going to be so fucking bummed. Hey, stream is back. I am sorry, y'all. I got suddenly very, very sick, and I am feeling better, ? The way that you do once you're done being sick. The body was like, and then just drink some water and I'm good. But no, I love Ninja Gaiden. It is a series that I was so into. No, Carno, we didn't really talk about the channel plans. We'll probably talk about it some more as I just kind of wander through various talking points and whatnot. Oh, I'm sure Team Ninja's cooking up a new, because Dead or Alive 6 isn't that, well, no, it's pretty. We're just right in it. Okay. No intro cutscene, no nothing? Okay. Was there like a menu cutscene I missed or skipped? All right, let me. Oh, I don't like where that dodge button is. This is so. I played so much of. I played so much Ninja Gaiden 2, and I played a bunch of the like Ninja Gaiden 2 Black earlier this year. That was this year. Yeah, that was this year. And something about the controls here are just like not doing it for me right now. I'm going to take time. I trust Platinum for the most part. Not enough limb chopping. I need some limb chopping. The blood is all well and good, but I want some obliteration techniques, please. All right, knockback recovery. You knock back an enemy, press R2 or X to quickly regain your balance. All right, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I want to see some motherfuckers, like... ooh, there we go. You have a chance to dismember whenever you attack. Dismember... Maybe it was abilities, like they didn't want to give you that power yet. There we go, obliteration. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. And those don't look like reused animations, but those are basically the same moves for some of the obliterations from 2. Forget where the memories are. What are you talking about? This is brand new. This game came out today. All right, ultimate technique. Yeah. Can I go red? No, just 1 level now. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, and it has a Bayonetta dodge. Let's fucking go. I wonder if Ryu Hayabusa will feel different. Because, like, it doesn't have the same, like, dodging pacing. Yakumona's weapon to transform through out of Bloodbind Ninjutsu. Okay. Okay, so I fill up a blood meter. Oh no, this isn't Revengeance. This is although it does, like, it is definitely giving Revengeance a little bit, I think. All right, and the blood meter fills up. Yeah, this is like an abilities. Webcam's blurry. Yeah, it's having issues. I didn't want to turn on all the lights and everything. I just totally didn't even. Okay, I'm fucking with this. Can I wall run? We got it. We got it. They knew what they were doing. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Yeah, what the hell is, like, I do want, look, I know it's Ninja Gaiden, story isn't the thing people go to, but I did love the story. Whoa, okay, I do like, all right, so vertical and horizontal is the slicing. Oh, that is kind of like Metal Gear, or a little bit like, there we go. Okay, this fucking whips. This is awesome. I'm already in this. Hey, Fighting Hobbit, how are we doing? All right, powered Blood Raven attack, stagger the enemy. Okay. Awesome. Do people even know the NES? Yeah, I played a shit ton of the NES Ninja Gaiden games. You say it so easily. This is already, though, like, the approach of, like, here's this kind of cyberpunk anime-ass, hyper-colorful world is so much better than the opening already of Ninja Gaiden 3. Which, for those who don't know...
Here we are.
Tokyo City.
Whose voice is that? Is that, Johnny Young Bosch? I will say, I do not like this, like... We're just gonna have the character standing there in an idle animation. I think that kind of cheapens this.
Watch out! You're being targeted. Oh, Yakumo, get out of there!
Oh, this is kind of nice, though. Whoa. Okay, so he has the ninja run from, Yep, he has the ninja run from Revengeance. That's what this is. This is the sequel to Ninja Gaiden 2 and Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Alright. Y'all, this could be something special. We're looking at peak stacked on top of peak right here. Oh, I'm gotta. Okay, see, now we get a fucking cutscene. Holy shit.
Oh no! Looks like you've been cut off.
Would somebody look up who the voice actor is for Yakumo? Because it sounds like...
One way out.
No, I don't think that's Johnny. Oh, I thought they were going to have me do a revision. Man. I respect it. I respect it. Steve. Are you making that up, Carnal? Did you just say Stephen Pringle?
Long ago, the dark
Or is that his
dragon,
actual
youngest
name?
Of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. Awakening
Oh,
the
that's
flames
the
of underworld,
look, the
corrupted
towers in the
dragon
background.
fractured the very earth
This is
and
the
plunged humanity into chaos.
this is the tower from
Was ultimately
Sigma.
thwarted through the efforts of a soul ninja, Ryu Hayabusa. A master
Stephen
ninja
Pringle.
with
Okay.
superhuman skills who has
So his name is Stephen
eradicated
Pringle.
forces of evil
Okay.
time and time again.
Sure.
Not even the dragon god was able to stand against Ryu Hayabusa, and order was restored to the world once more. However, several years ago, a powerful fiend and a mysterious priestess attempted to resurrect the Dark Dragon. And once again, Ryu took up arms to vanquish this threat. Yet, despite Ryu's heroic efforts,
Is this tying
the Dark
into
Dragon's husk remained, brimming with immeasurable power fueled by the countless lives sacrificed in the summoning ritual. And from this husk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain.
That's
Guided
fucking
miasmas flooded
ill.
Tokyo, rousing the hordes of the underworld and transforming the desolated city into a living hellscape. In an effort to prevent a repeat of this calamity, Ryu worked alongside the Divine Dragon Order, an autonomous military organization that seized
See,
control of
this
the city
already
and sealed away the husk of the Dark Dragon.
This is way better. This is way better than like, hey, what if we did the whole Last of Us, you're a monster and you should feel bad for playing a video game thing. There's my boy. Maret, should I pick up Silent Hill F or Metal Gear Rising? Those are like two very different games. B, two very different price points. If you've, I mean, like, I don't know, you could probably get Metal Gear Rising on sale on Steam for like $15. Ooh, okay. While facing a wall, yeah. And I kind of figured that out. I kind of wish you would have told me that when I was needing to know that, but yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, you run it for a long ass time on walls. I was used to the like Ninja Gaiden 2 days. All right. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Infiltrated the facility.
I don't know. Yakumo's kind of hot. I kind of like Yakumo's design. I'd hit.
Roger that. Watch out for DDO patrols along the way.
Time to clear our plan.
What would Ninja Jesus do? I have not played Bloodlines 2. I have to play it to honestly form an opinion. See, this is what Ninja Gaiden's about. Dragon prophecies. I bet, you know what I bet? You know what I bet? I bet there's a sword.
We'll continue to fight in the shadows as the Hayabusa clan thrives.
As they say.
He sounds like there is a little bit of like Josh Keaton, like younger Josh Keaton, and yeah, Johnny Young Bosch.
Head towards the confinement area.
Got it.
Yeah, what would Ninja Jesus do? It's the other game I have downloaded for tonight. It's a perfect little, you know, delectable vampire treat for the spooky season. There we go. That's what's up. That's what's up. I really hope this isn't too Souls-like. Like, I've only played a little bit so far. Pretty happy with it, but the one thing I loved about Devil May Cry 5 was how it was like, yo, what if we just made an action, like, here's a fucking hack and slash game that you can just replay over and over again. It doesn't need to be 1,000 hours long. You don't need to grind. It doesn't need to have checkpoints that you return to.
Watchdogs on duty. Keep out of sight.
So here's the thing about Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is that first one, people have very fond memories of it. It didn't get amazing reception on its release. Most people who go back and play it, which by the way, it's a fucking phenomenal game. If you haven't played the original Bloodlines, go play it, but also go download the fucking patch that fixes it, because on release it was a busted kind of shit pile. It wasn't until later that it's a cult classic, you know? It's not... It's why I'm like, when people are like, oh, they fucking ruined it. Like, can I... Oh, no. There we go. I gotta be close. And it's like, the things that make Vampire great are not like... They were never the combat. It was always the world. It was always the... Oh, what the... Wrong button. The exploration, the sense of place, like, oh my god, like, it's so good. I will be right back because I am gonna get sick again. Okay. Nope. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of nice. That synth is kind of hitting. I need to drink more water. Oh my god. But I want to do this Carnal MD. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, if anybody wants to throw a couple bucks my way, I'll appreciate it. But here's the thing. A, I need to stream. I need to get my stream hours. And B, I did want to talk about just kind of a new approach to streaming in general. Or just kind of a new approach to content for the channel, I guess. That I have been mulling over for a bit now. Because I talked about it on the first stream. But the first stream. Thank you, Johnny Vowell, for posting Ko-Fi. If anybody wants to help me upgrade my equipment, be able to pay rent. This year's been really hard for me in terms of content because it has been so much in terms of, I think everybody is hitting a level of fatigue with the current state of things. And I am not purely a reaction streamer. You know, I'm not Hassan. I'm not, thank God, I'm not Asman. I don't have the bandwidth to spend several days yes, you are. What would Ninja Jesus do? You are. I will do my best to grant your wish. Like I don't spend multiple days a week like streaming full time. I make stream highlight videos. I've been very clear about this. I've talked about it before. A lot of my stream highlights are just to kind of pad the channel to maintain views, and also because people do appreciate it. Like at this point, I've gotten so much positive feedback on a lot of them that I look at them and people go, "Oh, thank you for making these. I would like to see more of these. I can't always make your streams. I can't always watch your whole streams." And I'm like, okay, you know what? If I do a good job on a segment or I feel it's good and informative, I want to, you know, make a video for somebody. But at the same time, I've been doing a lot of soul searching is heavy-handed, but I've been doing a lot of reflecting, I guess you could say, on, I don't want to say where I went wrong, because it is very much, I think the conclusion I've come to, it's very much that I've spent so much time focusing on all the most horrible shit. Carnal, no, the stream highlights take like very little effort, honestly. Like stream highlights are one of the easier things I do. It is the bigger videos I do that take a lot of effort. And when those videos don't do well, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, the Los Angeles documentary and the documentary at the inauguration at the beginning of the year, which granted that kind of went off the rails. I wasn't able to get in, like that was a whole fucking nightmare of a trip anyway. So like fair enough. And like you compare and you contrast that, last year I did the CPAC videos, which are still like, those still bring in views on the regular. Both hit, like I think the first one is over 200,000 views. And that LA documentary barely hit 60 in like the last 2-3 months, 4 months now. And it's just not like that kind of investment for that kind of return. As much as I want to do that work, and I do want to do that work, it's just not tenable. Like it's just not sustainable because I cannot just keep expending all, and this isn't a, I mean, it is partially like I need money thing, but it is not just a like, oh, give me more money. It is just not sustainable when I have other things I need to and want to do. I have debt I need to pay off. I need to still, like, if I hadn't taken the LA and Washington DC trips, I worked on other content, I probably would have been able to upgrade my setup by now, because I had rolled the dice on a lot of bigger projects in the past that had paid off. And then now I think because of how oversaturated everybody is with just a constant state of crisis, everybody is so scattershot for how fucking terrible everything is all the time, that I don't think people, it's not that people don't care, I think it is that people are tired, you know? So I think it is a harder sell, you know, it's a harder sell to say, hey, here's a documentary I made as a trans person going undercover to CPAC before, you know, Trump was elected, where there's a little bit of novelty there. It's a little bit goofy. There's a little bit more fun to it, versus, you know, the pitch being like, I am going to give you a first person, you know, I am going to put you in the seat. My aim with the documentary in LA was to, like, I am going to give you the first person walk around of what it's fucking like being down in LA on the front lines of the ICE protests for 5 days. Like, that's what it was. And I think that is a much harder, like, elevator pitch than, here's this, you know, here's this goofier, slightly more silly thing, especially when I think naively, when I did the CPAC video, a lot of people felt a lot more secure about Trump and all that stuff. Yeah, what would Ninja Jesus do? One's Daily Show, one's war correspondence. Yeah. And, like, I'm good at both, and enjoy is a strong word for either of those instances. I wouldn't say I necessarily enjoyed those experiences. But they were illuminating, and they gave me, probably most importantly, they gave me an opportunity to, you know, bring research to the table, to bring other perspectives to the table. Had to take a break from Jack's stream. I was crashing out badly. It was just like tough topics. Yeah, no, Johnny Vero. I think during CPAC, a lot of people thought he was going to lose. And that was kind of the scary part I walked away from CPAC with, is like, but what if he doesn't? Because they got a plan. Like, these motherfuckers have a plan. That was the thing. As soon as I got back from CPAC, I was like, yo, we got to talk about this Project 2025 shit. I was ringing those alarm bells as soon as I could. And I think, so on the subject of what is going to change on the channel, I still have a lot of bandwidth dedicated to the video I am doing on abuses with, like, inside the trans sex workspace. That is going to be my next big kind of documentary. And again, I don't expect that to do well. That's fine, Comrade Girl. You don't got to talk about it. You can just chill here. I don't expect that to do well, because much like, and I've talked about this, much like my documentary I did last year on reformed white nationalists and how we can, like, help people to de-radicalize, it's a fucking heavy topic. Like, it is so bleak throughout. There is not a, it is so bleak that, much like that video and the video on the history of anti-Semitism, I'm debating if I even want to appear on camera, or if I'm just going to voice over the whole thing. Just because I don't want the focus or attention on me. And so that's one that I am reckoning with. Like, I am staring down the barrel of spending multiple weeks editing this thing together for it to do not enough ad revenue to pay that back, right? But after that, and I've pitched and I've told people a lot about plans, and I think the thing that is getting in the way of like, so two things. One, I want to make streams more fun again. I do. I was looking back through, and that doesn't mean not engaging with politics. I want to make it clear. I'm not talking about like, burying my head in the sand or like we're just gonna, we're gonna tune everything out. Like that's pretty fucking clear. Not my bag. Like I'm unable to do that. But I do want to try and not focus on the most dire shit, because I think a lot of the time people already know about it. And it is not, I think I have taken it upon myself to try and be like a news person, a constant churn of like, okay, this is what's happening right now. And I've fallen into this rhythm of, and it fills me with dread. It really does. Where I've fallen into this rhythm of like, okay, here's the things that are happening today. So these are the things I need to talk about. And it is so grating. It fills me with dread, because it's just like every time I have a stream, I have to figure out how I am going to try and be a little bit positive. And that's not to say I don't want to keep people aware of things. I do. But I also want to have, like, I looking back at my old streams, looking back at some of the old stuff I did, where we would do deep dives on just, like, more crazy shit. Like, we had a... We're not going to talk about it here, Comrade Girl. I don't care to talk about it. Like streams where we would, do deep dives and go into like internet brain rot, and like we found, it was last year we found, what was that, the shitty animated 3D movie vampire Dracula's Angel. Holy shit. Like stuff like that. I miss the feeling of having those weird kind of unscripted streams and bringing people in, having more fun with people. Because at the same time, I want to give a place for people to be able to vent, for people to be able to, kind of get away from the pressure, to not feel so, overwhelmed and completely run roughshod over. I want to create a space that is fun to be in, a space that does help you get your mind off of things a little bit. And that doesn't have to be, because this is something I've struggled with. What is escapism? What is, the utility of art? It's something, some college communist got mad at me for being like, oh, art is a bourgeois construct, and like trying to say that anybody should only care about work or whatever dumb bullshit. And I was just like, no, that's how we relate to one another, And I think there are, like even just game streams. I want to do more game streams. I was doing them regularly for like a month, and then I've just been like, every time I think like on a Sunday, I'm like, oh, I should do a game stream. And the things that keep me from doing it is that, like, I just think about all the news for the week I haven't covered. And I think about all the shit that I'm like, oh, fuck, but I got to talk about this, and people are going to want to know my opinion about this. And then that spirals into, and this isn't saying like, you shouldn't ask my take on anything, because I'll totally give it. It's just, it spirals into a more of a reflection on like, okay, then I have to go and be well researched, and I have to have a take, and I have to do all that shit. Which is, that it gets exhausting. It oh, the Jarch is happening. Jarch is happening. Jarch is still go. So yeah, I think I have a number of videos planned that will probably take me honestly through January, if not February. Yeah, Terminal Void. This is Ninja Gaiden 4. We're just starting the beginning of it. We'll be getting back to it soon. I think the fun streams with the side of politics are the most fun we have. Yeah, yeah, and that's what I want. Because I think there's also a power in that I think we forget about it. There is a power in, you know, even if it is, I maintain I don't want to get into culture war bullshit very often. I hesitate to dip my toe in. I think I did it for Silent Hill because I love Silent Hill that much. Watching a stream of someone doing politics while playing a game. I mean, a lot of people do that. I can have multiple interests. It's just, sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. What if we combine the gaming content with the daily goings on by essentially having someone serve you up essentially the headlines? You could riff on that while playing a game. Maybe. I have a feeling that if I do more game content, that kind of thing will just kind of coalesce over time, because I'll play a game, people will come in the chat, be like, hey, what are you doing? The other thing is that, like, yeah, Terminal Void, it's been just a fucking hard year. It's have a good night, Johnny Viral. I want to, yeah, so that's kind of my stream plan. I have videos planned through January. I am working on a AI video essay in the vein of the nostalgia video essay I put out a month or so ago. And I think the other thing that I'm reckoning with is pushing myself more in terms of production to kind of get to that next level. At least in terms of people being like, oh yeah, no, I'll help you make this. Or you know, support the Patreon or do all that shit, because that kind of, that, you know, that gumption or that craft or whatever you want to call it, that was what people first reacted to in my channel. Whether it was, you know, even before it blew up with the undercover church video, it was stuff like the documentaries I did, where I went through the entire legwork, top to bottom, of putting together, contacting all these developers, making these entire things. And I kind of want to get back to that level of polish. I think the next video that I know is gonna, like, probably do pretty well will be the documentary, the deep dive on Destiny, which has been a fucking slog, if I'm being real. Yeah, I might do an FPS series one as just like a pace breaker. I honestly want to get back to Dead Domains. Like, I kind of miss just doing, and I've had plans for, like, what the next two videos would be. I want to look at those dumbass made for TV Dead Rising movies. And I want to do like the games of Tron. Anyway, you should 100% be a documentarian. I mean, I am a documentarian. It's just not the only thing I do, because if it was the only thing I do, I wouldn't make enough money. Like, I would love to be able to, like, and I've talked about this before. I would love to be like, God, if I could have just like the infrastructure of, you know, H Bomber guy or whatever. And I think, okay, so that's the other half of it, is that I also have to look very seriously at bringing on other people, because at my level, whatever that means, I should have merch by now. I have a t-shirt design I paid for. I commissioned an artist. I have it ready to go. I just haven't gone through the legwork to find an actual good outlet, to find something that will give good value, to find something that won't rip me off or rip off people who want to buy the shirt. And like I keep thinking of like, you know, I don't want to just use somebody for their labor, but I'm at a point where I need to get better streaming layouts. I need to get a studio. That's one of the big reasons I need to move. I was so psyched to move last year, and then that, you know, obviously didn't happen. But I need to get like better, because right now I feel part of that is, and that's not a like, you know, I understand that, you know, getting all of these things will not suddenly just improve views and stuff, but it is a point that I'm at where I feel like I am stagnating, because the trajectory I should be on is well, not that I should be on. The trajectory I am on is hitting a wall. It is a lamb top shirt. It's from Arch Nekazar Arch not it's amazing artist who posts a lot of work on Twitter. Arch Budzar. Kate, I've been calling Emily Randall to ask her to live stream or interview with you. So that's another thing, is that like I want to do another thing that I really want to do, and I have a couple people lined up for interviews. I want to do a like kind of a series of interviews. I love just sitting and chatting with people. And it's a very different, me sitting and chatting with people and just interviewing them is a very different thing than, say, when I bring somebody on for the podcast. The podcast is another thing I'm going to try and be more consistent about. Because again, like, it comes down to me being a lot of the times just too worn down or too tired or too depressed, where I hit a wall during the day where I've written a couple thousand words, I've done research, I've done all this other stuff, and I still have such a long road ahead of me for any of the videos I'm working on that it just wears me down. I'm like, fuck, I don't have the energy to stream. I don't have the energy to do a podcast for 2 hours now. And so I'm hoping by reorganizing that, by reprioritizing, putting less emphasis on like trying to keep up with news, and putting more emphasis on those kind of video essays, that kind of cultural critique, the stuff that I've always wanted to do. And also, and it doesn't help that I did have a plan for a undercover video again, after, you know, I've been looking for one since fucking CPAC, and I had a plan. I was working on it, and then maybe that'll come out in a video eventually, but there was a development within that space that made it not, I couldn't pursue it in the recent past, and so that sucks, because that would have been another great banger. I miss doing undercover stuff. I love doing undercover stuff so much. But it is also hard when you have, you know, when your channel has like 15 million views. You have to assume that several million conservatives have seen your shit and might be able to recognize you. Oliver, gonna fall asleep to stream. I'm super sick right now, but I'm glad I could catch even a bit. Oh, thank you. Lil, sending emotional support. I 100% feel that. Thank you. Do stuff that you love at times. Well, and so that's the other thing, and not to bitch about, because I don't want to turn this into a pity party of like, well, I do stuff that I love and that nobody else wants. Blah, blah, blah. And then I look back on the videos and I have to really reflect, okay, why didn't this hit, you know? And some of them I'm like, okay, it was probably out of the gate, the title wasn't great, or I had to go back and change the thumbnail. I think that was kind of the case with the Spider-Man video, which, by the way, if you haven't watched the fucking Spider-Man video I did, goddamn, almost 2 years ago now, go watch that. Go check out, if you like my content, go check out the fucking video essays I've done. Like, I am good at video essays, and I'm always surprised by what people find of mine or how they find my channel. I completely forgot. I wanted to shout out, so I was at No Kings. I put out a video about that. Excuse me. I was at No Kings this last weekend. And I want to, so I'm very sorry to the person, you'll know who you are if you hear this, but very sorry to the person whose name I can't remember because I did not catch it. I did not ask your name, but you said you like, you love my videos. I appreciate that. So you know who you are. I do want to shout out by name, Eric and Maya. Thank you very much for coming up to me at the event. Not together. I don't know if Eric or Maya know each other, but thank you very much for individually coming up to me at the event. I appreciate it so much. It always means so much to me to know how people appreciate my work. It makes it so fucking worth it. It makes all of the, and the other thing I don't really talk about is like the harassment, because I don't really like giving the people who are looking for that validation the validation, but it does make shit like that worth it to hear, you know, how a video helped somebody, how a piece of art that I made, that I put a lot of my heart and soul into, how it connected with somebody, what it meant to them. That is the shit that, like, that is the shit that makes it all worth it. Yeah, and so I do want to thank them for coming up to me and saying hello, because it's something I want to start doing more when I go places, because I got a couple of them on when I was streaming down in LA. There's like 4 or 5 people across the couple days who recognized me, and, you know, came up, said, "Oh my gosh, I love your videos. Hi, how are you?" There was a funny one where it was like, there was actually a funny one where, because there was one person I think who recognized me and then noticed Jesse Gender was right there with me and was like, "Oh my god!" And then there was one person who recognized Jesse but not me, which was kind of funny to me, honestly. But whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. It's this weird blend of responsibility, I feel. Because at the end of the day, I'm just one person who, you know, I go on stream, I talk about stuff, and I basically develop little hyperfixations and make documentaries about them. And sometimes those are people, sometimes it's drama topics, sometimes it's politics. And that's come to mean a lot to some people. At the end of the day, though, it's, I don't know. I need, and this isn't like a, oh, you know, ooh, give me, like, yes, give me money. But also, it's not just money, because at the end of the day, money wouldn't, if I had, well, okay, I don't want to say that. If I had all the money, it wouldn't, I would be doing very differently. But, it doesn't fix the core problems I'm having right now with finding the will to work, finding the will to get up and be like, okay, now I got to work on this. Now I got to work on this. I have to write 3,000 words of this. I have to write 3,000 words of this. I didn't realize that I put out last year when I got back from LA, I was like, because I had met Mia Moore and Jessie Gender and Abigail Thorne and Maggie Mae Fish and Caitlin Conrad. Like, I had such a great time in LA, and I came back being so invigorated. Like, I need to write my movie. After I saw Jessie's movie, I was like, I need to write my movie, and so I started writing Cathode. And I didn't realize, I was looking back through some old tweets, and I had been like, I had said, I'm going to finish this by this year, last year. That did not happen. But I'm at a point now where Cathode it is fully blocked out. I have it fully, like, the pacing, I have the plot fully fleshed out. I have 50 pages of dialogue and script written. So it is still, like, that's still happening. And it is stuff like that I'm like, the novel that I have 2 novels I've started. One that I need to go back and massively overhaul. I have so many designs for movies, for creative works beyond just YouTube, that I want to that's why I want to really push and break through this glass ceiling that I feel is like a cage right now, to be able to do more. And so I think that's also kind of part of this reorganization, is that I have not ever been content to remain stagnant. You know, if I wanted to, I fully understand that I could transition to a drama slop YouTuber. You know? Like, and I have to be it's why I have to be very careful with how I covered Brianna Wu, but also how I cover Destiny. Because I don't want to do that. It is not just going to turn into a list of, like, oh, here's all these people who I don't like, and I'm just going to track down dirt on them and make a video about it, blah, blah, blah. And, like, at the same time, I don't want to resort to just empty spectacle. It's why I haven't done another undercover video, because I'm not just looking for, like, you could go undercover fucking anywhere. I could say I was undercover by doing anything. Webcam, work with me. But I feel a responsibility as a journalist, as a creator, as an artist, as a documentarian, to do something correctly, to do it with respect to the subject, to whatever I'm covering. And so it is this weird, like there's no shortage to the topics, to the incendiary topics I could cover, to the hot takes I could put out there that would get me views. But that's not necessarily why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this just to float by and get a fan base that just kind of orbits around me and keeps me afloat. For several years. I am not looking to, you know, like, I don't have designs on starting, like, a media empire. I'm not looking to go fucking Mr. Beast or anything, but I want to keep doing more. And so this is all going to be, it's going to be a gradual effort. This is not going to be an overnight thing. I'm not going to be like, oh, no fucking politics streams from now on. But I am going to be trying to consciously kind of change the direction of my streams soon to things that are more, maybe I will still tune in when there's important news and shit, just like it did when Trump was shot, when Charlie was shot, election night, like that kind of stuff. But we are going to be, I do want to do more goofy slop. I do want to do more, like, here's these wackadoo conspiracy theorists. Let's talk about it. Here's, let's watch hours of weird 3D amateur modeling videos. Let's, like, go into weird deep dives. Let's get it. Let's watch. I have been planning a kind of return, because I did 2 streams that were like, God, they were so long. But the listening to conservative comedy, people fucking loved those streams. They were nightmares. They're terrible, but they were fun. And that's what I want to get back to. I miss the feeling of like I had this weird nostalgia wash over me a little while ago. I don't remember what the stream was, but we had a good time. We ended on a good note, and I remember I walked out of the house. It was 9, 10 or whatever, and I went down to my corner bodega. And as I was walking, it reminded me of like the first streams I did, where we were just having fun. I was getting, I would go down to the same bodega when I was done, and I was just like, I can't fucking believe this is my life. This is so fucking cool. And now, like, when it's not that I am still fucking insanely, ridiculously lucky, to be able to do this. And I don't take that for granted one bit. Nehemia, I have seen your donation. I will talk about it. I'm sorry. I know it's been 7 minutes. I've just been yapping. I don't take that for granted for a second. Religious or no, I've truly been blessed to have a support network. Every time I have asked on stream or I have said, hey, I'm short on money, I'm going to overdraft, I'm going to do this, like, everybody has been there for me. And I've really tried to pay that forward. I've tried to have multiple charity streams where we would just get people together, help people, random people I don't know, fund GoFundMes just to try and help and get some of that back out into the world. And again, I don't take any of that for granted, not for a second. And I want to get back to that feeling, if such a thing is possible. I want to try, and it's, I think the hard part has been, it has become so easy to languish in the negativity. It has been so easy to just look at the horrors and be like, yep, those are the fucking horrors. Here are the horrors this week. But I want to... It's made me very cynical, I think. And it's one of the reasons why I re-downloaded it, because there's people I talk to on Twitter, like people in my kind of sphere. And I just, the negativity of Twitter finally fucking got to me. It finally not like broke me, but it was just like, it was a moment of clarity where I was just like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, I am using this as an outlet for my frustrations, and it is just a churn. It is just this constant cycle where these are my frustrations. It is showing me more frustrations and then engaging me, and I am using it to yell at people because I want to yell at people. But that's not healthy. That's not good. And so that, social media is a problem of mine. And so I am, as another thing, I have been actively working on curbing that. I already have found great success. Yeah, let me tell you, not looking at Twitter makes days way better, y'all. Like, I can't begin to describe just like how much more positive and happy my days are. And it has nothing to do with, this is another thing I've kind of reflected on. It has nothing to do with just ignoring. It has nothing to do with being like, oh, I'm just, no, none of this is happening. It is just taking it in stride better and not having to hyperfixate and focus on all that shit. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Nehemia, thank you very much. Thank you so much for $50. This year has been tough. I finally broke today during my Holocaust lecture after years of just numbness and emptiness. Even with my mom's death, I think we'll all understand if you need to change your focus, whatever you end up doing, best of luck. Thank you very much. I don't think I'm, like I said, I don't think I'm changing my focus necessarily. Just mostly for streams, I think. I want to stream games more. I want to create a more fun space. I want to, like I think Brutus was talking about how, more cultural issues and cultural content has a good way of serving as more of a pipeline for left-leaning ideas. I still want to do things that bring me pleasure, though, and culture war shit is not it, unfortunately. I found a lot of inspiration from friends of mine, like Queen Coke Francis, is somebody who has had just it's been so awesome to see them take off, because they have such a good, them and My Name is Pat have been so cool to see, blow up and get more fans, because they both have such a natural finger on, like, the pulse of the moment in a way that and it's another thing that I'm like, I could have made videos about not these topics, the stuff that they're covering, but like similar stuff, and I would let it pass me by because I'm like, no, this thing is more important. And I think there are still videos and topics, like, obviously I'm about to spend weeks doing a fucking documentary on abuses for trans sex workers, because I think it's important, because I think it is something nobody else is talking about, and not in a way of like, well, this is something that nobody else is talking about, so I'm gonna beat him to the punch and it's gonna blow up. And no, I fully expect it to do fucking nothing, but it will call attention to people who need help. Or if nothing else, hopefully make people think twice, reconsider something. And that's really what I want a lot of my work to do, is to make people think. Yeah, Francis is really good bubblegum content. It's a skill most YouTubers wish they had but don't. And I would like to do more content like that. I really would. It's a really good, because Jose has done... Jose and Big Joel have both done stuff like that in the past. And I'm finding that I don't have a real middle ground between my weirder ideas that I want to pursue. And maybe once I've exhausted some of those, I'll be able to, once I kind of clear the cache. Because, so the pipeline I have right now for videos, let me look at the scripts I'm working on, because I can just read this shit to y'all. This is what you're getting if you what you're helping make if you support the Patreon, by the way. El Sal, thank you very much for 20. Please never give up. You're a huge inspiration to me, and I hope that more people knew who you were. You're my favorite YouTuber. I wish I could meet you to tell you you are special. Thank you so much. That means a lot. It really, really does. Saturn Seagoat, thank you for 5 months of Prime. So, I have a video coming out soon that'll be hitting before the end of the week on is D&D gay now? You may have seen a recent controversy on that. I have a video I've been working on for a minute on just the title is Filth is Your Friend. And it has a lot to do with like John Waters and kind of underground comics and underground like pornography and the proliferation of like free speech and fighting against conservative attitudes and how it's, important in this moment. There's the Destiny deep dive I'm working on. There's the video on trans sex workers that I've talked about. There is a video on AI and how it is kind of making people the AI video is going to be my next, like, again, I don't want to sound too fucking pretentious, but it's going to be my next conceptual essay. By conceptual, I means that, like, there is kind of like there was with the nostalgia essay, there's going to be like a slight narrative component. There is going to be a lot of research. There is going to be a lot of, digging into, I've already had to dig into a lot of like philosophy and that kind of stuff. And so the AI one, that's going to be, I'm hoping, if all goes well, that will be my big like year ender. We'll see how that does. There's a video on floating rocks and like the history of using floating rocks as a storytelling device or like a dream signifier in media and specifically games that I have, and I've talked to him several times. And as soon as he's back he's on a trip right now, but as soon as he's back, I'm gonna be able to sit down with American McGee and talk about that. So have an interview from American McGee in that one. Hideo Kojima's mommy issues. That's another one. What is this one? Oh yes. Yeah. Actually, that would be a really interesting one to dig into. I think can there be slurs for robots? But yeah, no, American and I have been chatting back and forth a little bit. I reached out to him on Twitter, pitched the idea for the piece I'm working on, because I can't exactly jump into somebody's DMs and be like, hey, do you want to talk about floating rocks? But I think, oh my God, let me see what he said. He phrased it in such a funny way. Because he was very polite man, by the way. Just a very gentle demeanor about him. There we go. So I laid out a whole pitch, and his first response was, that has to be one of the weirder introductions and general questions I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot, but I had to laugh more than a few times because I mentioned my love of open spaces with floating rocks / buildings when creating or playing games. So yeah. No, American McGee, no, the pansexual thing was misinterpreted in bad faith. American made it very clear to me, and even like sent me a whole bunch of sources like, I don't know, I'm kind of causing controversy, but like, no. But yeah, I don't know. That's just me kind of venting about all this shit that's been on my mind. And yeah, let's get back to playing games, since I've been just yapping for a minute.
Made it into the cave.
There's a gate up
God,
ahead.
I swear his voice sounds so familiar.
Containment cell where the priestess is held. Comms will be
Priestess.
cut off beyond that point, so you'll be on your own.
Take caution, Yakumo.
It's fucking me up how he doesn't like. There we go. How he doesn't like home in when I press triangle. That's good for me. That's very good for me. All right, let's. I do like, there's like a nice synthy underscore to the soundtrack that I'm a big fan of. I loved Devil May Cry. I love Ninja Gaiden 2's orchestral soundtrack, but I do not remember shit from Ninja Gaiden 3. A yap sesh never hurt nobody.
The target area is close by.
Understood. The priestess should be held up ahead. Signal's breaking up. I'll call you back when you're out.
What, baby? You're fine.
She thinks she is bossing us around. She's a prisoner, damn it, not a princess.
Yeah, that is also very all right, so that's just kind of powering through attacks. All right, I gotcha. Oh, they should have let me kill him. Hello, dog. Hello, dog. Why yellow? It is eye-catching and it sticks out against most backgrounds. Like that's why. It's the same reason why, like in darker games, they might resort to like white paint, or the Silent Hill 2 remake used white like fabric because it still blended in with the environments, like in debris and refuse. Yeah, and like other color signifiers are common parlance in certain ways in games. Like red stuff is generally bad. You know, you see a red barrel, you're not like, ooh, goodies inside. Hello, hello, dog. Hello, hello. Can I help you? Can I help you? She's just wagging her little puppy butt. What do you want? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go give her a treat real quick. Oh, thank you very much, Moth, for $5. There's good money in just yapping. Don't even need to like bathe or remove the dead rats from the floor. Hey, look, that's not gonna be my business model, but goddamn, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do think like I don't ever think about like, damn, what if I had like the only thing I think about with Asmon is like, damn, what if I had that fucking money? The shit I could do. Somebody had a tweet go not viral, but like kind of popped off. Where I called him I forget what I called Asmon. I think I called him a bog lick abortion. It's not a wrong description. And somebody retweeted or, you know, quote or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, you're just jealous." And I'm like, "No, you're just jealous of the views he gets." And I'm like, yeah, dude, because this is my job. He does so much less work and puts in so much less effort and gets so much more money. Yes, I am jealous of that. That sucks. Congratulations, you found out the thing that I am jealous of. Somebody making more money. Hermio Taurus. Then my next question will be: is it a particularly tint slash shade slash hue of yellow that has to be used? Faded yellow over a pastel or a hot neon yellow? I think it's usually just more bright to stand out again, like to contrast. I think that's just it.
Hey there. Come on in.
You're the priestess.
This is so weird for Ninja Gaiden.
My. Straight to business, I see.
The voice actors are both really weird.
That mask. You're a ninja of the Raven clan. Come to end my life like in your prophecy, I'm guessing.
Her voice actress does not fit
Our bloodlines
her.
immense. Through the death of his priestess. Must
I do like the
be cleansed.
Shibari rope. That's a nice touch.
You have no idea, do you? What your prophecy really means.
What?
Your clan's ancestor.
Oh, he does kind of have a like a crow beak on his mask. That's neat.
But the Dark Dragon was brought back to life. Only this time, they sealed him away to try and keep him gone for good. Sealed away. But his husk remained intact.
That's kind of interesting. That goes
Toys in Tokyo ever
like
since.
parallel to the Falcon theming of Ryu Hayabusa.
Don't you?
No.
Since ancient times,
What in the exposition?
Hayabusa and Raven ninja clans have fought to keep peace, with the Hayabusa clan in the spotlight. But your clan,
I don't hate her costume. I just don't like the blue accents, I guess.
To slay
Like
our
they're so
ancestor,
bright.
the dragon.
bingo.
Like I kind of wish they were. Well, I guess they're offsetting the
Dark dragon through the death of his priestess.
dark. Yeah, I don't know. I wish it was like the ropes were black or darker blue.
And this calamity will never
I
end.
don't know.
I mean, I'm
Other than that, she's serving.
killed off the dark dragon in the first place, so just think for a sec. The dragon was already killed once, but that didn't stop him from being resurrected. That's proof right there.
Yeah, I think you know what, Whimsical Flamingo. I think against the white. That's the other part. It's like it's a lot of white.
The point is,
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure people are talking about how woke this
dragon
is.
dead, there's a way you've gotta
Ooh, but I love. Oh, I love the eye look.
The only way to really vanquish the dark dragon
Oh, that's cunty.
is to break the magic.
Just the
seal,
one color.
complete the resurrection ritual,
That's good for me.
and purify him.
Purify him.
I'll explain later. More importantly, we should team up.
No, Monty. Unfortunately, and especially we've had some like raids on the Discord lately.
Or kill me now. But that'd keep your clan's mission from ever being completed. Your choice.
I like her.
If I try to pull anything shady, just cut me down then and there. You have nothing to lose.
Oh, does she have shoes without heels? I love that. Oh, I like his tattoos too. I don't know. I like the art design so far.
And you're dead.
Definitely fucking beats. Again, definitely fucking beats the character design in 3. That is some boob jiggle, y'all. We're Joe back.
Token of our new
Everybody thought it was Jover, but we're Joe back. We got boob jiggle in a AAA game.
What is it?
just think of it as a
From a
good one,
woman who looks like a grown-ass woman, too. No less.
but you've got to keep it safe until we kill the dark dragon. Promise?
All these kids who grew up with Genshin and Zenless Zone Zero are going to be calling her a
I think
MILF.
it's going to piss off a lot of people. Should be fun. Oh, before it's dead,
She does. You know what? Actually, yeah, she kind of looks like Yuna. That's what the fit, the like kind of like the silhouette kind of reminds me of Yuna.
all right, let's get out of here.
Umi, change of plans.
Can I?
Helping the priestess escape.
Huh? Oh, what?
No time to talk.
They really did just give her full body Shibari rope.
Hang on a sec. You can't just.
That's kind of
Friend of yours?
You could
that's
say
kind of working for me. I'm gonna be real, chat.
What are they like?
not your concern.
Yeah. Oh, right. I wanted to see her shoes. Oh no, she doesn't have heels. Oh god damn, those look uncomfortable as fuck. I thought those were like there's a what's it called? Oh fuck, I think that might have gotten stolen too. I need to fucking find those. God, I hope those are in a box I'm thinking of. The Stepan Seljuk
Stop right there.
comics, not Sunstone, the other one, the one with the succubus. Anyway, Autumn Ivy did a
I don't recognize you or your
cosplay of one of the characters, and the heels are like, they're, if you can go look up, God, what the fuck was it called? Oh. I'm feeling this fucking.
Thank you and the DDO for keeping me safe, for everything. But there's just something I need to go take care of.
Is she gonna be like an Elika, like in
No hard feelings.
whoosh, fucking. She really fucking. She did the Eminem meme with the fucking rat. Just like pa.
not an abduction, an escape. It's me, Kagachi. We have a problem.
Okay, I gotta give Miss some food. She's yelling at me.
Yore has escaped the facility. Yeah. I'll send you the details. Thanks. I owe you one. Hayabusa.
Rat be upon ye.
Yakumo, are you alright?
I'm fine. Proceeding with the mission.
Where? What? Blood so. This game's storytelling is so weird.
Bit of a ways away, but keep along this path and you'll make it there.
What the fuck happened to the lady?
This area is under the control of the DDO.
I wonder if like. Oh, did that?
The network draws power from a trio of pylon structures throughout the city. Take out the pylons and the
Oh,
shrine will be defensible.
I got so excited because I saw the can move and I was like, can I cut it in half like Metal Gear? This is Ninja Gaiden 4. This looks great. Cyberpunk Ninja Gaiden. This is so for me. I do like his little tip, patter, patter, patter. He has like a little, you know what his feet sound like when he runs? Listen. He sounds like a prancing, like, you know how little dogs, like little Pomeranians, like kind of hip hop as they walk? They go, like that's what we got. Like, listen. That's what he sounds like. Yeah, I'm just mucking about. I really like this little area. This is nice. Ooh, we got a chest. Let's go. Cyber chest. Crimson blood. I love. Are each level timed? Why would they be timed? No. You know, I'm sure there's a time trial mode. There's usually a time trial in. Yeah, there's usually a time trial mode. Oh, I thought I could look at that. Never mind. Oh, thank you, Valk Flight. Keep up the great work you're doing. Thank you. How is the volume? Is everybody okay with the game volume? No, don't say that. Don't say mac and cheese footsteps. That's the worst thing I've heard today. There's gonna be enemies here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. You can't hear shit. All right, let me Well, because I don't want to turn it up too loud, but let's crank it up a little bit. There we go. All right. Bird flip. They did the thing I've always wanted, where they made it as basically as fast as you can press the button to do the like bird swallow backflip. That's so good for me. That's so good for me. Because I just know Ryu how he was going. Also, the running, wall running goes so long. Hello, Kibben. Come on up. Have I beaten the others on Master Ninja? No. Actually, I think I beat Ninja Gaiden 3 on Master Ninja. I went through a weird fucking phase when I lost a job one time where I played so much Ninja Gaiden 3. Was that on Xbox? I think it was Xbox. Like, inexplicably, I don't know why, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge on Xbox, I beat it like 4 or 5 times. Couldn't tell you why. It's not a good game. Well, I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, everybody shut the fuck up with what you're saying. Listen to this jam. That's nice. That is nice right there. Big fan of that. You can also see my cat on there. Stop doing that. Valk Flight, watching from Baghdad, Iraq. Your vids and streams helped me be informed and look at things differently. I appreciate that a lot. I used to be mega conservative. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hello. Y'all can see my cat. Here's Kibben. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. I might have to put this on the oh no, Terminal Void. I know. I played the original too, and that is just a not good game. Damn. Kibben. Hello, baby. Hello, my love. Gosh, she's getting so old. She's getting so old. Yes, you are. She's getting so snuggly in her old age. Yeah, this.
Almost forgot. Take this. You can use this to heal up in a pinch. Go ahead and try it now.
Item wheel. Oh. Oh, that's nice.
I updated the... Pleasure doing business with you.
This UI is really nice too. Whoa. We're in Sky City, Tokyo. Let's fucking go. Have I played the original SNES? Yes. I've never beaten Ship of Doom. But I loved Ninja Gaiden so much in high school, along with Devil May Cry. So I just like went back and played all the original games. I had them down. I had the NES games downloaded with a emulator on a, I was gonna say a floppy disk, on a thumb drive. So I could play it when like teachers weren't looking. Ooh, that was kind of cool. Can I not? Okay, never mind. I wanted to climb this, but I guess not.
First pylon spotted. Security looks airtight.
I can handle it.
It just feels like he's doing an impression of other. Oh, I cannot stealth my way through this. Okay. Of other like character action characters like Raiden or like Nero. Yeah, Komamura of Hestia, fucking I love. Ninja Gaiden 2, I've played it. Maybe one game that I've beaten legitimately more than 10, 15 times. That's who it is. He sounds like Shadow. Oh. Okay. Yeah, like, the way I'm getting tutorialized here kind of feels like this was supposed to be the opening of the game.
Reinforcements incoming.
Ooh, that music is good, though.
With forces this coordinated, it's no surprise that
Oh,
DDO was able to take control of Tokyo.
Wait, nope, that's not who I want to aim at. Did he said the line? He said that's the silver line. Oh no. Oh, they do it. That's awesome.
Hostile readings negative. Pylons all yours.
All right. Hey, Nightlight Plushy Jesus, thank you for goodness gracious 26 months.
Updated their security protocols.
Wowzers.
Almost got it. And voila.
Me pretending there aren't other hack and slash games. Guy who's only played No More Heroes 3. This is really giving No More Heroes 3 vibes. Oh, this isn't Ryu. This is, I forget his name. Hitoshi? Fujoshi? That's pretty cool. I do like the Bloodblade thing is pretty cool.
Energy pylon output 30%.
Yakumo.
efficiency.
Yakumo. Thank you, Komamura.
So
You know, Milphistopheles,
experts?
um,
Ninjas aren't all just blazing
oh no.
magic, you know?
Oh no, Whedon dialogue. So when did ninjas become blah, blah, blah? Come on. Whatever, I'm not gonna. Look, I'm not gonna hold the sanctity of the Ninja Gaiden writing to be exactly a sacred staple of the series. Nothing. Or not Ninja Gaiden 2. Dark Souls 2 is already goated. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go. This, okay, you know what? Originally, I was thinking, you know what? I'm not feeling the combat. It's a little... No, this fucking whips. This is tight. It is tight. Have I played RE4? Absolutely. And I don't mean tight. Well, it is cool. Like, tight as in cool, but it is also tight as in just like I'm doing a thing and I'm feeling the thing. Oh, he has a raven just like Ryu has a falcon. Oh, I thought that guy was gonna attack me. I'm like, fuck you, Crow. Does anybody remember Ninja Gaiden Yaiba? It's so weird that you say that. I played Ninja Gaiden Yaiba but a couple weeks ago. I didn't play a lot of it because, whoa, what a bad game. Just real bad. Castrix Defiance, thank you for tier 1 for 2 months. Tyron. Ninja Coin. Ninja Coin is very funny. Raven Mentor. Training room, free environment.
Hey, kid.
Tyrant.
Hey, kid. Yo!
Always straight to business. Don't think you can skip out. Just cough up the coin and I'll teach you.
That is a... shut up with what you're saying. The grind never stops. Fuck off. I want to... Look, that is such a cool character design. Alright, learn combat skills. Azuna drop. There we go. Now we're talking. And there's Flying Swallow. That's what I wanted.
If you've got it down, that's all that matters.
I really like the art design in this. It's way better than I wasn't expecting much from, like, you know. Look, I've learned not to expect much. I was just betrayed by Tron of all things. Like I'm healing from the hurt. Yeah, there we go. That's the Azuna drop right there. I mean, that's not the Azuna drop. We'll see the. Oh, I hope it's a good crunch. I hope the Azuna drop's a good crunch.
Wait.
Yo.
Yakumo, what's wrong?
Something's off.
No shit.
So the demons found you already.
I love how he's like, I think something may be amiss here. He gets thrown into the dark. He gets that one fucking Venom cutscene from Marvel Superheroes, the Lego Marvel Superheroes game, and he's like, I think something may be off. I'm getting some ill vibes from this room. Was Tron that bad? Terminal Void. I have a whole video on it. Tron was always bad. You fucking take that back. Stop it. That's so cool. His weapon becomes blood. I do. Oh, look at his fucking Naruto ass ninja run.
What happened here?
Whoa!
Shrine demon, protector of the Dark Dragon Shrine. You must know we're here. But we're still far enough from the shrine that the demon's influence shouldn't.
Give this fucking art department a raise. Holy shit, y'all. Okay. Oh wait, no, this is an optional area. Cool. Yeah, you know what? Lego Marvel Superheroes, that first one, okay. That is a fun game. I once, it kind of got, parts and pieces of it kind of got subsumed into the nostalgia video and then also the Spider-Man video. But once upon a time, I was working on a video about how that was actually like a good oh, shit. All right. We're just in this shit. All right. You know what? Whoa, okay, easy there, buddy. Whoa. Okay, all right, killed him, good. Yeah, this is platinum as fuck. This is a rough neighborhood in the Tokyo we see in the backgrounds of Ninja Gaiden 2 and the DOA games. So this is DC Lego Villains one? I don't know about that. That first Lego, look, another thing I went insane apparently like 4 or 5. Why is that so blurry? Jesus Christ. Went insane like 4 or 5 years ago and played through a bunch of Lego games for no goddamn reason. And so I have a weird amount of experience with like all the Lego games. I think I got them all on a Humble Bundle and I was just really poor, so I didn't have anything new to play. Oh, okay. I didn't recognize the name of the like project director. There we go, there we go. It has a pretty good crunch. It has a pretty good crunch. Oh, wait. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't mean to Izuna drop him over the edge, but that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. All right, chat. I think this might be peak. Oh, it doesn't kill him. Okay. Oh, decapitation. Let's go. God, it's so good for me. This whips. Oh, yes, please. Damn it. Woo. Damn. All right. Oh, what I was gonna say is, all right, I need to learn how to dodge better. There we go. There we go. Woo! God damn it, more. All right. Whew. All right. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. New weapon skill can be unlocked. Okay. Oh, okay. Falling beak. Okay. Ooh. It's a back forward. It's a stinger from Devil May Cry. Or at least that's the motion. Jumping in the air swiftly. Heel strike. Oh, they're gonna have me doing full circles and shit? Come on. Yeah, let's do that one. I think this does there is a kind of, I think somebody in the chat said like, oh, there's like like this is the same combat team that did Nier Automata. There's even something to the like the UI that feels kind of Nier-y, or at least Nier Automata-y. No! Damn it. Yeah, no, that's just a stinger. That's awesome.
Hey, Yakumo!
I love the like kind of like look at the detailing. It's like very, yeah, I know, shut up. It's very like classic ninja, but then it has like this cyberpunk plating and stuff to it that's just awesome. All right.
You suck it.
All right, so there's side quests throughout the thing. There we go.
Sending payment your way. Job's all done. You're good at this.
All right, all right. Okay, so this actually kind of reminds me of Control in a weird way. Let's see if I can I save, or I'm assuming it just. All right, hell yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about Ninja Gaiden 4, chat. Feeling pretty, I'm not gonna lie. I think the story is weird so far. I think it's so much better than fucking... I would rather have it be weird and somewhat interesting than be Ninja Gaiden 3. Naomi Francis, they added the astral dive suit, the best suit in the game that was previously locked behind PS4 exclusive pre-order. They put it out for everybody, which is nice. All right, let's see the other big game that came out this week. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Dose. Let's do medium for everybody on stream. You know what? Let's do large for everybody on stream. Yeah, I don't know how janky this is, so we're going to just go with normal. Awaken your elder.
I would be the beast incarnate, and none here would survive my hunger or my rage.
None of you will survive. I am beyond.
A power.
I would be the beast incarnate.
Alright.
Queen City, they used to call it. The gateway to Alaska, the city of flowers. That one never took off. The Emerald City, in the 80s, when they were trying to give it a spit shine. Layers upon layers of history, each trying to mask the...
Oh, I forgot this is in Seattle. Let's go.
Queen City is not wrong when you dig under the polish. Blue bloods and castles, peasants in the gutter.
Yeah, I'm not expecting AAA. This game has had a incredibly fraught development.
When the weight of a crown gets too heavy, people start sharpening axes. But it takes one...
Yeah, from what it feels, you could kind of in the final product see the divergence of it and how
or maybe just
it didn't quite turn out the way I think people wanted it to. It seems like they cut, not cut a lot, but they had to sand down a lot of edges that might have otherwise been expanded upon. Which, hey, that fucking happens in game development. That's game development, son.
Hey, are you okay? Frank, there's someone hurt down here. Get someone on that radio. Take it easy. I got you.
Yeah, this has a look to it. This has that. What's the word? It has a. All right, so if you know games by like Focus Interactive, things like Vampire, A Plague Tale, like stuff like that, where it's like it's not quite triple, it's like double A. This has the this has that vibe to it already, which isn't bad. Like one of my favorite games last year, RoboCop, had that. Look down and we switched games. Am I naked? Oh no, I'm just in rags.
I am not strong.
Fire. '80s nights. This is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
You're going down, asshole!
Do not.
Rad.
More evidence. I must be careful.
Oh, you can just double jump off the bat. That's nice. Can I drink his corpse? Let me go see. No. No corpse drinking. Feels fine so far. I don't know. I've played 5 minutes. What the fuck am I talking about?
That's not my voice. Not my mouth it's coming out of either.
Oh, they're doing a...
I know the back of my hand like the back of my hand, and that is not my hand.
Who speaks?
So you can hear me. Huh. Well, good evening.
I say again, who are you?
Hand on heart. If I had either of those, I'm still aslumber. Give me a moment.
Seems we are both in the dark then.
Gummy, thank you for subscribing.
Tell me what you can, and we will go from there.
That's generous of you. I know if I woke up with a voice in my head, well, I would probably take it better than most. But I appreciate I'm unusual in a few respects, and I thank you for your patience. My name's Fabian. I am, well, I was a vampire, like yourself. A kindred. No, Cavian by blood. And I was, and still am, a detective. Matter of fact, I just started a new case. Finding my missing body.
I don't like Fabian.
What's the last thing you remember?
I have a voice in my head and marks on my body. I want
I
answers from
don't
you.
like...
I take it that means you're as blank a page as me. Fair enough, ask away then. Maybe it'll spark an idea.
Do you recognize this mark, child of Malkav?
I don't think I do. But if poets and philosophers are to be believed, there's one thing I can tell you. When we want something to belong to us, we mark it. I'd say someone has claimed you. From where I sit, I can understand why. There's power in these old bones. Centuries of strength in these veins. Someone covets you. Question
Justin
is,
Baju, love you, Vesper. I've been watching and rewatching your streams every day while I grind games. Oh, thank you so much.
How did you get inside my head? Do you truly remember nothing?
my memory's a jigsaw right now, and I'm still working on the edges. I know I
Carnal
went through
MD,
some sort of investigation.
Masquerade Bloodlines 1.
Got me here. I don't know.
Masquerade Bloodlines 1 on Switch, on Steam.
As for our situation, how do we get you out of me?
If I were a betting man, finding answers to...
Alright. Let us move
We will
on.
not find our...
If I may, I'd recommend we get somewhere safe. I know a place. If you can get us out to the night air, I'll direct you. Supposing we're still in Seattle.
Oh, sorry. It looked
This is
like
America.
that
Very well.
Eustace.
I will find a way outside. Then you
Jess.
may guide me.
Okay. I will try and remember that. Sorry about that.
You got a name, by the way?
From here on the screen, it looks like that.
You can call me Fire.
All right. Pleased to meet you, Fire. Let's find our way out, shall we? Save the worry about marks and other mischief.
Jamie, you got the key? No, should be a security guy to meet us. Well, where is he then? Hang on, I got his number.
Seeing through your eyes is...
Stop security.
This is quite something.
They replaced, like, they're doing
I got it.
Johnny Silverhand, but with a fucking dork ass noir detective. Excuse me. That's what happens when my cat sits on me.
How's your shoulder? Yeah, not good, man, not good. Hey, anyone in there?
I can throw a man across. Okay, yeah. Get outside.
Look here, that meth head attacking his buddy, it said.
Shit, we need to get this open then.
Dispatcher calling into cryo.
Okay, let's do this.
Can I just?
Assholes, open up!
Oh.
So call the cops. Way out there.
I can handle these mortals.
They'd be missed, and that'd mean a full-scale hunt. We must not.
Yeah, this is like so far. This is giving a little bit of Condemned vibes.
I'll call Mike. He's got the ram.
Yeah.
We gotta get up and out. They get one look at your clothing choice, we'll have a problem.
What do you mean when a secret is nearby?
Elevator's as broke as a Monday night streetwalker.
Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Never mind, just go!
Whoa, that made me like dizzy.
Telekinesis, right?
There's something about his voice that just really annoys me. I don't know what it is.
Hello? Who's in here? Come on, don't make this night worse.
Sheol Deary. Shion Deary. God, I am terrible with names. Thank you, Jess. Oh no, Fire's voice is fine. It's his voice that I don't like.
To dispatch.
Go ahead, 128.
No getting past.
Got a
Think
noise
you can distract him somehow? You're a mite conspicuous.
Apartment block.
We don't want to fight here.
No, fire, stop, Hollywood!
What? What?
128 to dispatch.
Go ahead, 128.
Got a noise disturbance and a suspected
No getting past.
inside the
Think you can
abandoned
distract him
apartment
somehow?
block.
You're a mite
Copy that. Do you
conspicuous.
require backup?
We don't want to fight
No,
here.
I think we're good.
Copy that, 128. All quiet?
Yeah, all quiet, but damn, Carl, why do I always get this?
No, fire, stop.
Okay, not. Yeah, this is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines too. Could they add another word in there somewhere? Probably not.
Distract him somehow. You're a mite conspicuous. We don't want to fight here.
Copy that. Do you require backup?
No, I think we're good.
Copy that, 128.
Oh, there we go.
All quiet?
Yeah, all quiet, but damn, Carl, why do I always get the spook?
Hello? Someone there?
All clear.
Hello, Seattle. This is your 2 a.m. weather and traffic update. We're still under a severe storm warning, and it's cold out there.
Dispatch.
Oh, I can glide. Oh, not.
Jehoshaphat H. Christ, you are something else.
Is like they didn't get the tenor down of like what an old timey, like that's what they're trying to do, and it just doesn't. You know, they're trying to do like a meh, see, detective type, and it's just it doesn't land. It's not landing for me, at least. I can't speak to everybody else. Yeah, there's a little bit of Dishonored. I mean, like, I feel that's to be expected. I expect this to be a little bit less of an RPG, hopefully a little bit more of a just immersive sim. I mean, the first game was an immersive sim, but it had, like, heavy RPG elements to it that made it still really unique.
Yeah, looking for a security guy.
Watch your step. This floor's no good.
I wonder what really happened to that Campbell guy.
Serve and protect.
You hear something?
Yeah, you know how cops just talk about their job and how much they love doing their job and being good guys and helping people all the time?
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
Older than your country by 150 years.
Oh. Huh. Right.
Now be quiet.
There's a note that reads from an angry, unwilling donor. Lighting looks nice. Like, I think they're trying to go for an odd couple pairing, and Fire is just kind of a bitch. I don't like how there's, like...
This one goes out to all the fans of slaughtered pigs.
It's a ghoul, in case you didn't notice. Gonna bring the PD down on the next.
Beautiful.
That was pretty slick, though. That camera motion was pretty nice.
Cops, ghouls, detectives, mysterious flying strangers. All we need now is a full-on musical number. More ghouls. This could set off a full Masquerade bridge.
You're so done.
Oh, that's not great. There's like a... Is there like a fisheye effect to the combat? That's so weird. Yeah, this game came out today. Pretty sure. Can I turn my FOV up at all? I fucking doubt it. Let's do game. Nope. Well, it seemed like when I was locked onto it, the enemy, there was a... Okay, great. So now what? Oh, okay. I guess, you know, that kind of reticle is like a good way to like call attention to an environment when there's a lot of verticality like this. I can't do that with, no, that would be too easy. Have a good one, Carnell. We just woke up with a voice in our head. Like this actually is kind of like a D&D session my partner is doing with me. I know, it looks fine.
Someone else is in here. I can smell it.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Somebody said condemned vibes, and now that I'm getting it more, I feel it. Yeah, and it has that blood rain thing of like you have to bite mid-fight to kind of recuperate health.
Down to Seattle being Seattle.
Seattle being Seattle. All right, so points for feeling a little bit like condemned. One of my favorite games.
Welcome to Seattle. Come on, the haven's not far.
What year is this?
The year 2024. When did you...
I have been asleep for 100 years.
See, that's actually kind of a bummer because I think it would be way cooler if they were like the 80s.
The 21st century.
Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, if you haven't played the first Condemned, go play Condemned Criminal Origins. Condemned fucking whips.
Hey there.
You are still here.
Till we worked our caseload.
John Condemned.
Together. Welcome back from the land of Nod.
Oh, I fucking hate you, Fabian. Yeah, you persist
So you
disappointing.
persist. That is disappointing.
You don't wake up nice, huh?
Fabian was irritated by that. Okay, dude.
Maybe check our compass before we set sail. While we slumbered, I puzzled, and I realized I know you. Or I know who you are. You're the one they call the Nomad.
I am surprised anyone remembers.
The vampire that makes you autistic.
It's been buzzing around my brain, and I only just trapped it. Another mystery. Where I got the idea.
I would like...
Seattle, not at all. And don't rightly know how I...
Yeah, the second Condemned we find out a cult is involved where the MC gains Black Canary powers. Yeah, no, the main character in Condemned 2 sneezes people to death. It's fucking awesome.
There are stories. Some have you as a destroyer, others an omen of doom. But what would you say?
Alright, so I think this is probably character creation stuff.
Where I travel, disaster follows. When I war, it is against misfortune. If I am anything, I am a survivor.
Oh, That's not what I expected to. Well then, what's the most
dangerous thing out there? Ideals that demand blood, the fight for power. Fight for power.
I have escaped wars over the mortal crowns of... So too have I escaped purges, plot, whether mortal or not.
Interesting times for certain.
No. There are...
Well, Seattle has both confusion and knives.
I have said all. Tell me of you.
All right, ask away. I warn you, I've had 100 years in this city, but my memories are Swiss cheese.
Who was your sire?
The one who chowed down on me 100 years back? Where is he now? I don't know.
I have been in torpor for decades. What can you tell me about kindred in...
I can only speak to what I know.
Tell me of the kindreds.
Oh, same as you'd have known anywhere. Seattle's still got a court, and it's still led by a prince. They make...
Same as it was then.
Yeah, but everything...
I would know more about you. When we...
One thing after that.
Tell me...
Oh, this place is not mine. Owned by a... I can't say he was a friend, but I've provokes a soul to build castles out of thoughts. And a castle is a solid place to stand.
See, like, he's too plucky is the thing. Like, he's too plucky for, like, they're making him a foil to her because she's very, like, overly serious. But he's too, like, well, you know, we think we're doing this and like, he needs to be, like, you know what he needs? He needs to be Max Payne. I need some Sam Lake. Provokes a soul to build castles out of thoughts. And a castle is a solid place to stand. Like, I need some, like, some grit, some gruff.
Your memory seems...
Well, I'd say I was in a bar.
Well, I'd say I was in a bar. If you feel properly woken.
I am awake. But
like, there needs to be that, like...
My blood is sluggish.
And there's just not.
Reckon that mark has brought you down a peg?
Speculation.
True. You know my blood is Malkavian. You know they call us...
Yeah, he is, like, Marvel, a little bit Marvel-coded. Too much like a modern game NPC. Okay. Bruja, Taramir. Bend blood to their will, so dominate, blood sorcery. Reduced ability cost, celebrity, blood sorcery. And this is Banu Hakim. Toreador. Dominate, potence. You know, oh, you know what this is probably going to be like? This is probably going to be like, if anybody played the Call of Cthulhu first-person game that came out a couple years ago, oh god, like close to 10 probably. I reviewed that back when I was reviewing horror games for Lie on Horror, and it was such a, like, the RPG elements for that game were barely existent. That's kind of what I'm already feeling like this will be. All right, we got La Sombra, Masters of Shadow. I like that. Dominate, Potence, Oblivion. That's good for me. Dominate, Presence. Yeah, I think La Sombra might be my... I do like Blood Sorcery. Blood Sorcery is very cool. Let's do... Yeah, let's go... No. Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's kind of probably the way I'll want to play.
Interesting. Time was the court would have ripped apart one of your blood. But times change, tempers fade, and deals get struck.
I like how they have Psych instead of Nike. That's pretty good. All right, ability tree. Let's go. Didn't somebody just tell me this doesn't have an ability tree? New outfit acquired. Let's go. All right. Thin Shadow. That's pretty cool. That's a good look. That's the Atheist. Reddit updates, my liege. Okay. Yeah, let's get some of this. Oh, you can just change this shit on the fly. That's pretty good for me. Except why can I not? Okay, that's good for me. Oh, I can do. Ooh, kanti. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Work diva. I need more goth options than these, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's kind of a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. No, I never do black eyes because it scares me. No, I never do black eyes because it always looks fucky in cutscenes because you can never tell where somebody is like looking. Especially if there's like third-person cutscenes like this game looks like it is.
Natty, and no one in this city will blink twice at you. While you were
Natty?
I rooted out a memory, realized why I brought us to Dale's place. I was here, I think, not long before whatever happened. If we're gonna solve our cases, we could track back my footsteps, see if we can find that bar. A gramophone, sort of, but much more acceptable sound quality up until the early 90s.
You know what he sounds like in a weird way? He kind of sounds like Robert Evans. Huh.
My buddy Dale had body image problems. That's how he put it.
Dale needs to pick his shit up.
I have no idea what Dale was studying, if that's what he was doing.
Buy more coffee.
Like a fairground Nickelodeon, although it does cost more than a nickel and it doesn't make you smile.
Yeah, like, so far my main criticism is just the VA in this character.
Dale is into mixing up thin blood alchemicals. Dangerous trade.
Oh. That sucks. Why? Damn, this place is gross. There is like a very condemned quality to this. But like I don't know, there's something about I guess like the kitchen, and you're going to have like, you know, when you got food and stuff, there's going to be more like what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Refuse. But it's just like you know, oh, this is just like a cluttered house, but then you look over here and it is just hell. Seems lopsided.
I won't say my body's fragrant, but I reckon your keen senses could get a sniff of it.
Yeah, the script is not. I do want to get to the.
Remember,
There we go.
Even
Ooh.
in Seattle, people will notice if you do something, you know, weird, like leaping a building in a single bound. Keep it on the down low. We have a Masquerade to protect.
I moved to Seattle to get away from all of this.
I'm fucking with the vibes right now, though. This is nice. I don't like the just scent trail.
Food on you?
There's almost something kind of why do I have... Oh, okay. This looks pretty nice. Home Street Home. Pretty good.
That looks like the one on your head. Now that is strange. Written using your blood? Now there's a rich aroma. Blood. Kindred blood.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, also, in my experience, there's never this much fucking snow in Seattle. Like, I do like the Christmas vibes, but this feels like very much more New York.
Look what took the bait.
If it ain't Benny Muldoon.
Better start wriggling, little fish. It's about to get real dry.
Sheriff, Bruja, my boss. Careful.
Can a law-abiding kindred not walk where they will in this city? Tell me, what is my crime?
Timu Wesker looking at us.
You really ain't no thin blood, are you?
Thin blood, of weak heritage, a latter generation. They are common here?
The hell kind of rock you been hiding under? Yeah, they're common. Like fleas on a street cat.
Benny, Benny, Benny. Such a way with words.
I am old, Sheriff, and of far stronger blood than your generation. Do not mistake me for your prey.
And here I was, thinking you were some kind of limp-dicked, square-fanged, milk-blooded piece of tofu. But much as this is fun,
See, I like this guy way more.
I got places to be.
Will you tell your prince we spoke?
Fuck the Camarilla. Fuck the prince.
Did he lose his last marble?
Right now, I got thin blood spines to rip out. So I'll tell you what. You have one night to sort your business and get the fuck out of Seattle. After that, it's open season.
Why? What?
See you around, sweetheart.
I get called. I wonder if I get called sweetheart if I pick the male option.
You said he was your superior?
That kind of sucks.
He's kicker in of heads for the court, but he also keeps a foot in at the SPD. Between us, we keep a lid on any breaches of the Masquerade. Good job with Benny back there, by the way. Matching his macho. You show him your underbelly, he'll cut it out. I knew Betty hated the Thin Bloods. Don't really know why he's hunting them tonight, though. Just as a thought, I'd suggest you keep my presence on the down low. Take it from me, you lose a parcel of respect if you talk out loud to the voices in your head.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of this looks pretty good. Like, I'm definitely gonna play it. I'm gonna finish it. I love that first game. This is thus far. Like, the story is not grabbing me, right? Like, it's not. It doesn't have the immediate pull of that first game. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay. That's kind of cool and fun. I like the running up the building reminds me of if any of you played the Rebellion Software Alien versus Predator game where you could just like scamper as a xenomorph. That's good for me. Why not just take me around the building? Why make me go over it?
Up ahead. You're being bold tonight.
Maybe I can convince the master to move to an anarchs.
Fuck this!
Oh, did it changed my attack. I have different attacks now. Weird. Whoa. Okay. I love the Scarlet Witch thing she does with her hands. That's good for me. Yeah, I don't know. There is a weird effect on the screen. I'm about to fucking die. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't... Yeah, Anarchs? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Anarchs up ahead.
Alright, chat. I think I am done for the night. I am tired. I got started a little bit later than usual. Thank you all for listening to me ramble on. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. And, yeah, stick around to the channel. I have more videos coming up soon.